according to the FAC and their operating permit through DEP, I'm supposed to be able to enjoy the outdoors and the indoors of life here as I did after they built the plant as I did before. There shouldn't be this much noise. The crickets that you hear, that's what I should be hearing, or a lot lower than that. That's at 60 decibels. That is, 60 decibels is the limit for the city ordinance of Deltona. At the very high end, after 10 o'clock it goes to 55, which you can see that doesn't happen. It's more than 55 at my house. So as we get closer to the thing, DEP just needs to treat this as a residence, which is what their code says. They claim that because it's zoned agricultural, that I'm not a residential area. Their code and rule specifies that it has to be a commercial or residential area, not a commercial or residential zoning. So, and residential use is one of the uses of agricultural zoning, which is what this is, Ag 1. But the land use for this property is cluster residential 1, 3, and 5. So any way they want to look at it, it's residential land. They need to quit listening to the city, because the city's the one that told them I was agricultural and couldn't be looked at as a residential area. They accepted that and signed off on it, and that's why I still have this noise over a year later. This goes up and down and recycles all night long. Goes off, starts up, like an air raid siren. You hear it coming all through the house. It's a high pitch. And when it's dead quiet out here, including the house, everything's shut off. You got to have something making noise, or this just goes up and down. I know there's laws to protect residents from people doing this, let alone governments. They just got to enforce the laws. They got their noise ordinance that I'm under, that I should be protected from the city of Deltona. I've got the Florida Administrative Code, their operating agreement that they signed, that says they can't interrupt the enjoyment of my life here on my property within reason. This ain't within reason. So they need to mitigate the sound, and the law here needs to enforce the rules that are on the books to protect people.